Hello everybody. How are we all doing? I'm Loomis and we're back to FTL. After getting our first win ever last time, the random ship selector decided to give us the exact same ship, so we were going for some of the achievements, I believe. I think we were hoping to get the achievement for getting to 6 to 8 without a environmental hazard. I'm honestly not sure if regular nebulas count as an environmental hazard. So this may also already be doomed, but there wasn't actually a path that didn't go through nebula, so you know. It's a hazard in that it disrupts sensors, but it's actually an advantage in that it slows the rebel fleet, so who can say? Anyway, as a run already in progress, this one's obviously doomed, but we got some good guns at least. Slug cruiser and a rock ship. What's up, Telcat? Hail them? Offer to pay the rock debt. I need that for repairs, but okay, the rocks didn't do anything for us. Helping out slugs doesn't normally benefit the person doing the helping, but maybe I should have tried it. Alright, let's see if we can find some scrap lying around to get repairs at that store. Open space. Oh, several stores. Okay. The oxygen system. We've already got 2 levels of oxygen. I'm not sure we'd really benefit from 3. Are you heading out, Tilcat? She's in and out at the moment. If you trap then. She's in a fussy mood. I guess we hop here, get all the repairs we can with our 11 scrap. Low on fuel as well. Well, let's see what we can find. Only slug ships. Investigate the battlefield. Assist the survivor. Quote out a series of coordinates and beg you to go there. You attempt to ask them why, they say Abadath and perish. Ah, a quest marker. Gonna get there might be genuinely cool stuff there. Okay, we're gonna... I just want to make it to that quest marker. We're gonna chance this fight to get enough scrap to buy some fuel, because otherwise we're done for. Ship without slug markings. Pirate ship. We're gonna attack. We don't really have much choice. Is that just one shot? Ah, I need to hold on to... There we go. There's the burst shot. Nothing from our lasers. I don't think we're gonna win this fight, to be honest. But... we desperately need that fuel. What can we do? Okay. Some holes in their shields, at least. Get those lasers running. No, please don't get away. If you get away, we're done for. There's no fuel there. Fuel, thank goodness. Alright, back to the store. What fuel and how much repairs? Just sprint for the quest marker. We're gonna find something cool. We got a good chunk of scrap. Quest marker. What have we got going on? Abadoth. The planet's no vessels. See something in the background. Is that a sun? Is that the local star? Do a full system scan. Are you sure to lose some of your lead with the rebels? We're right next to the exit. I guess we'll have to chance it. A Zoltan ship decloaks and demands your reason for being here. Abadoth. Captain solemnly thanks you for the information. Wishes you well on your journey and offers several upgrades to assist you in exchange for your service to the Zoltan race. Got a nice sort of resupply. I guess we probably just passed on a message from a spy or something. Said system upgrades. Nothing actually got upgraded. We just got some supplies. Okay, what can you do? The exit's gonna be captured. Well, then no reason not to jump to this star and see if we can get anything useful. Rebel fleet. Well, we've got a more powerful cloak at least. With the stuff that we got from the Zoltan. I'll head there and see if we can get out in time. I was about to ask if anti-ship batteries count as an environmental hazard, but there are no anti-ship batteries. I guess they can't track us in the nebula. Got boarders on board, however. Worst possible place too, the engine room, when we need to be charging our engines. Hopefully they'll suffocate soon. Oh, I didn't open the exterior doors. No wonder they're not suffocating. Well, that's less than ideal. We actually managed to hit their weapons though, so that's not bad. Got no cloak, there's nothing we can do about that. Okay. Ah, come on. We were stealthed. Okay, just get the engines. Oh my gosh. Now they're in dock. Oh no. Come on. Civilian sector. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay, we've still got rebels on board, but doors are functioning at least. So let's trap them in there and suck out all the oxygen. Reassemble in med bay while we're doing this. Pretzel, hi, how are you doing? Glad you're here. We need all the help we can get right now. Right, they're in door control, so oh god, O2 is running. How am I doing? I'm on 3 hit points. O2 is down and we've got intruders on board is how I'm doing. But no, I'm doing good, thanks, Pets. I'm having a pretty good day. I've got a bit of a cough again. It seems to be my permanent state of being at the moment. Got some Lemsip. I had a rubbish night and I've got a cough, but otherwise I'm doing good. Hey Buzz, how you doing? You're super ill too, huh? You got a cold or have you got the flu? Post-flu cough can feel like it lasts forever. I don't know if it's still the post-flu cough or what, but... Everybody get to medbay, please. Okay, now we've got 2 hit points. The ship is in a state. Need to go fix those doors. Okay. Close all doors. O2 is running. Everything should be fine. Yeah, so I mean, I had the flu like 2 months back now, and I was ill for a while, and then better and then worse, and then better and worse a long time afterwards. And I thought I was completely better, but now I've got this cough again, so I don't know. might just be an unrelated cough, because I didn't sleep very well, so that wouldn't be that surprising. Genuinely bedridden? Yeah, sounds like you've got the same thing that I had. It's rough times, Buzz. Brace yourself for it to take ages to get better. There's actually a lot of encounters, Buzz, where you get intruders without enemy ships. But in this case, the intruders beamed on board from an enemy ship before I teleported away. Which wasn't good for me, because the ship was already wrecked before I had to deal with the intruders. Yeah, sorry you're feeling rough, Buzz. I think I've had the same thing as you, so yeah, definite sympathies. Like, it was definitely not the worst flu I've ever had in my life, but it just took forever. Not sure this is going to be a successful run, but my goal is to try and do one of the achievements. Reaching the 8th area without getting into an environmental hazard. Yeah, probably not, Buzz. I need a good windfall and a repair store if I'm gonna survive. I think this is the doomed run, but here's the thing, it was a run that was already in progress at the start of this session, so it was already doomed. I'm out of practice. I have not figured it out, perhaps. It pops up at the top as though it's a hazard. I consider Nebula to be more advantageous than anything, and also, there wasn't a path to the end that didn't go through a nebula. I had to go through a nebula, so I don't know. I feel like the only way I'm going to find out is when I get to the 8th sector, having been through a nebula. This is gonna get me killed, but I can't see a pirate ship attacking a civilian ship and click stay out of it. I'm sorry, I don't have that power. Okay, good news is we damaged their weapons. Oh no. Okay, there goes that. Hopefully the civilian ship got away. I'm a noble captain. I think maybe I'm a stupid captain, but I don't know. I think I RP too much for my own good in this game. A fresh start. I hit random ship and it gives me the stealth ship again. Give me something new. Give me the Taurus. Yeah, we'll fly the Taurus. Since the stealth ship's the only one that I've actually finished the game with, I'd like to play something different. Although I can unlock more ships by playing the stealth ship. I can't remember what number we're up to on this one. I mostly just guess at the numbers. We'll say 11. 11's a nice number. So Pretzel's on engines, Nivellon's on guns, and Burrs is steering. Standing right next to a store, that's kind of useless because we don't have any scrap yet. Yeah, engine the heck out of it, Pretz. Counting on you. Have at you, pirate scum! Oh, okay, there goes the iron blast. Fortunately, the drone was sensible for once and targeted the shields. See, I think the basic deal is that I need to target the shield before they come back up. Drones are good defensively. There's a lot of things you can counter really well with drones. They're not great offensively. Like this combat drone puts out a lot of firepower, but you can't target that firepower. It just hits wherever. I need my firepower to be hitting the enemy's systems, taking down their shields and their weapons. So our main goal of business, I guess, is to get some defensive drones and some offensive weapons. Because right now we've got an offensive drone and a defensive weapon. Yeah, if you do get a lot of drones that fire fast, you can just melt through shields, but I find that a single anti-drone drone can wreck whole fleets of drones. If you rely on combat drones and you come across a single anti-combat drone, then it feels like there's just nothing you can do to them. Get the shields. I'm just gonna have to alternate here. Man, it feels bad not having a cloaking device suddenly. I couldn't get used to them at first, and now that I have, just when you see a big shot coming in and there's nothing you can do about it. Military grade drones. Oh, we got a powerful defense drone. Okay, I can't grumble about that for a first encounter. We won't be able to use it for a while, but that's definitely worth having. A lot of scrap too. Oh, we've been hacked. I find the Ion Blast frustrating as well, because you can lock down two subsystems, but you have to manually target it every time to swap between them. I like to just set my things on automatic rather than having to target something every 4 seconds. See, I can run this powerful defense drone, but then I've got nothing that does damage. Okay, maybe we can keep their guns locked down though, because their shields are currently... Nope, the shield's back up. There's a whole breach in a room nobody's in. That's a problem for later if ever I saw one. Okay, good work, drone. Alright, well, on Pratt, if you could go patch that up. I'll turn on the medical systems. Nice. Johnson spilt a whole bucket of glue. Now you're stuck in the room with no hair. The whole breach room, so no worries. Yeah, that's fine. Nobody's gonna go put their knee in a pile of glue in a whole breach room. Yeah, just put a note on saying "Do not enter." That's all it takes. Why bother ever fixing it? No, we're not using that room. Look, why would I bother putting oxygen in a room that we're not using, An automated rebel ship impervious to the heat. Oh, spectacular. And they've got a combat drone too. Oh, there goes the ion cannon. Now we're in trouble. Hey, Donut, how you doing? It's been a little while. I'm doing good, thanks. I got a bit of a cough, but that seems to be just permanent now. I'm gonna live the rest of my life with a bit of a cough. So that's fine, I can live with that. Otherwise, I'm doing great. How are you doing today? Okay, the oxygen generator is offline. We might need to repair that. Because this is gonna happen, the ship's gonna catch on fire, and I'm gonna have to vent all the oxygen. That's why we need more oxygen. At least we got the enemy. Just woke up not too long ago. Cool. Is that a lion for you, or just a regular day? I need to know whether to be angry and jealous. Add me? Probably in NA, right, Donut? Unless you've got an EU account. Or maybe Burz has got a NA account, I don't know. We play a bit of League from time to time. Burz is the one of us who's most into it, I think. I think he's the only one of us who plays it outside of team streams. Normal-ish, fair enough. Transport is carrying Federation loyalists. Uh-oh, we gotta go help. It's free, how can I say no? That's fair, I guess. It's a really good game aside from the players. To be honest, it's taken like 4 years, but I think I've finally reached a level of skill where the other people on my team don't constantly hate me. Door controller's on fire, so we can't vent oxygen to door control to put out the fire. Wonderful. Pratt, Snaralon, got a job for you. On the plus side, they've got this one combat drone and no other energy weapons, so they can't actually get through my shields. That drone is doing absolutely nothing. The only other weapon is this missile launcher, and that ignores shields anyway, so they're wasting this drone. Back to your stations, everybody. But yeah, I can play League without getting constantly screamed at by my teammates in one position. Which is a dizzying experience, let me tell you. Does the game sound a little loud? It looks like it's spiking a little bit. I feel like this game is not normally this loud, but... the little soundbar is jumping high. You just ignore the teammates. Yeah, you're better at not getting tilted by people than I am. If people are sending me death threats for dying in the first 5 minutes, it gets to me a little. I mean, tactically they're often wrong, sure, but... don't have much to offer, but we can inform you of a hidden Federation base nearby. Ooh, a quest marker. Heck yeah, I'll check that out. I'm just gonna gun it for the quest marker in case they need me to go somewhere else on this map. I wish I could sell missiles, because I'm not got a use for them, but sadly no. Even if you're 017. That's good advice, because I'm often 017. Perhaps they were mistaken? Oh. There isn't a Federation base here. Weird. Is it possible the Federation base is in an adjoining star? Perhaps I gotta track it down. That nebula looks tempting. Mercenaries. Oops, never mind. Yeah, I don't know if I just got a low roll or if there's something special I'm supposed to be doing. Like, the base isn't here anymore, or we got the coordinates wrong, is entirely a valid thing to happen. This enemy ship can't hurt me. They can if they time their shots correctly, but... they're not doing that is the key thing. Yeah, being an adult sucks. That's why I don't do it when I can help it. So you're not gonna get your game donut? Hope you have a good time later. Functioning drone parts, okay. A distress beacon? Could it be the Federation base? And she can calm down the riots because they're immune to the disease. Nice. Alright, well, I don't know whether to hold out for a shop or try and get some cheap upgrades in. 1 fuel for 4 missiles. I mean, that's a bargain aside from the fact that I've got no use for missiles. So I think there's no base or Federation. Yeah, we're the only ones. It's just us.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Player M, hi. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a great day. Let's check out the next sector. NG controlled or Mantis controlled? We'll go NG because we've got NG crew members. And it helps to have somebody from the race that you're encountering. What are we looking at here? The vid is loading. Are you stuck watching an advertisement? Okay, I'm gonna hop here and then go to the store. Oh, a flak gun. Nice. The sweet spot. M is the middle letter, right? Oh, it's M and N, isn't it? I think M is the 13th letter out of 26. I mean, the flight gun takes forever to load, but... I suppose the tactic is going to be fire the ion blast to lower their shields so the combat drone can get a hit, and then switch to the flight gun.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Pretzel! Thank you so much for that subscription. Yeah, no ads for you. Darn right you should, Buzz. I need you here full time with that kind of advertising power. Yeah, thank you so much for that sub. It means a lot to me. Yeah, you know what? Let me, I normally only do this for raids, but I'm gonna give Pretzel a shout out anyway because he's just so beautiful. Yeah, you're one of the failures now. Guys, you should watch the heck out of Pretzel's stuff. He plays the weirdest games and they're amazing. It's always so good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me, Pretzel M? Player M. Since you said the vid was still loading, but thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. I'm exactly the correct amount of sweet. Gotta balance out these salty pretzels. Pike beam sounds amazing. I'm never sure on the beam weapons. Because they do tons of damage. But they don't do anything to shields, which is often frustrating. Thanks, Pretz. That means a lot to me. My hair is really my only good feature. I mean, we've only got the basic flight gun, so it's 3 shots per charge. Potentially that's 3 shields down for the pike beam to fire. Well, he's not really selling anything else. Sure, let's get the pike beam. And see if we can upgrade our weapons to fire a few things at once. It only needs 2 power, so we can fire the flight gun and the pike beam at the same time. I think we'll take a crew member as well, because Zoltan are really useful to have. And... fuel or repairs? Probably a bit of both. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's not ideal right now, but we do have things that can mess up shields, so maybe we can get some good use out of the pike beam. I'm gonna buy fuel here, and we'll save up. We'll have to save up some scrap to get the other things running. We can run the. We can also run the combat drone in the pike beam. Let the drone to bring down the shields, and then the pike beam fire. Hey, I need to name this. This is Zoltan. Welcome to the crew, M. You are in charge of shields, I guess? I feel like the best place for a Zoltan is engines. Well, I guess we're early on. Pretzel, you're now the shields guy. It's wasting a little bit of XP, but we'll deal. Because Zoltan give you a free energy point, so you want them at something that's always running. So engines is a pretty good spot. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Pretz. I need you to jump into the ship and in front of the ship and block shots if necessary. Relying on you. Okay, nothing at this one. To be fair, some of the quest things that cut off, I think are actually skill checks. There's a lot of quiet skill checks in this game, like if you bring on board, if you try and rescue civilians or crew members or what have you, if you've got a better medibay, they've got a better chance of surviving. We might not have found that hidden Federation base because we didn't have enough sensors. And again, we might not have found anything here because we didn't have enough sensors. It's D6 plus sensors. That's how I think it works. Yeah, exactly, Plebs. When I use the word shield man, I'm using it literally. Oh, another battlefield. With nothing in it. Looks like things got rough around here. Intruder on deck. A young mantis in a charred uniform. Offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. Do we make the deal or do we get the crew member? I wouldn't mind having a Mantis on board because it's another alien race if we end up in a Mantis sector later. So I think we side with him. Mantis sabotages your hull before teleporting away. You'd have made the deal, Burrs. You'd have turned him in. Turns out it was the right call. The Mantis was a NG spy. The NG are friends. This isn't an encounter we can talk our way out with the NG friends, sadly. But yeah, we could have avoided combat here if we'd just taken the scrap. We're not gonna get shots past this. We're not gonna get ion shots past this defense drone, I don't think. So, charge the pike beam. Ooh. Oh wow, that's a rough one. Okay, shields are down. How big is the pike beam then? This is the first time I've actually had one. That's huge, okay. Get those weapons! Okay, we didn't quite get the weapons. Shields are down, engines are down! Everybody panic! Steering is down! Okay, shields are back up. Good work, Prats. Come on, charge that pike beam. That minces their HP. Wow. So the charge times are horrific, but the pike beam is devastating. Alright. Yeah, let's put you back there. Get to this store and see what little bits of repair we can do. A weapon pre-igniter? Dang it, I'd sell my shield guy for that. Sadly, it's not happening. We've not really got anything we can sell. I don't think we could afford it if we sold everything we've got. But flight gun and pike beam with weapon pre-igniter would be amazing. Fix us up and we'll be on our way. Smoldering NG research station. A wounded NG and a functioning drone schematic. Save the NG! Oh. Pretzel, you... Pretzel sacrificed himself to save... Pretzel sacrificed himself to save Donut. I guess they recognize each other as kindred. You're a hero, Pretzel. We salute you. Your guy is Charlie Bagel. Oh, we had Exit Donut in here earlier, so Donut makes sense. You will be remembered, Pretz. Mantis military ship. Aid the civilian vessel. Not on my watch. Get out of there. Get out of there, Burrs. You're losing that fight. You're blowing it, man. You're blowing it. Okay, we hit nothing with the flight cannon. Okay, back to your stations, everyone. Civilian ship. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'd like to help you like you helped me. Breach missiles. Interesting. "22 seconds. Oof. Just 4 damage. Goes through shields. Pastry soldiers recognize each other. Yeah. It means losing our fastest weapon. But having missiles available would be pretty sweet. When we get into situations where the enemy's got too many shields or what have you, we can put 4 damage into their shield systems. And a hull breach to slow down them repairing it. I think that's the play. Okay. Now we can have the flight gun and the pike beam running at the same time. I mean, it uses one of our missiles, which we suddenly have a use for, but yeah, let's have some time to explore. Yeah, the pastry force. I'm absolutely terrible at cooking terminology, so I hesitated to say pastry before. The confection team? Lock flight gun onto their shields. Oh, nice. Ah, the pike beam's powered down. Ah, it was ready to fire as well. Come on. Red squad. Perhaps the most important allies that the Federation have is the secret society known as the Bread Squad. No, I need those drone parts. Giant cube floating through space, flinging space junk at ships. That's basically what we're flying. That flat cannon. Although now that I know how NG ships reproduce, it kind of makes sense that they look like they're cobbled together out of junk. It's because they are. Like, the NG just gather junk and build stuff onto their ships, and they get bigger and bigger. And then when two ships that are big enough meet each other, they crash together and divide themselves into 3 ships. And so their ships reproduce. Which is really cool. I do like how with very little text they make the aliens very alien in this game. We got more scrap if we'd accepted their surrender. Oh well. The NG are bros. The Rockmen have no idea what's going on. The Lanius just the Lanius understand us as little as we understand them. It just works really well. Ooh, inquire about their specialty. Oxygen for 16 scrap? Yeah, I'll take it. It means my oxygen can take 1 more hit before it goes out. 16 scrap's a bargain. Zoltan Homeworlds. We've got a Zoltan now. Yeah, the beauty of nature. The miracle of birth. Whoop. Guys, we've not made a friend. 2 anti-combat drones. Yeah, we're not going to be winning the combat drone against these guys. Can run the defense drone, though. That should block their ion fire, which means that their laser won't do any damage to us with any luck, and they won't be able to hurt us. Okay, give my regards to Mocha. Yeah, I'll be online for another 2 hours, and then about 2.5 hours after that I'll be doing Minecraft. So I'll be around all day. See ya, Prats, thanks for hanging out. Have a good day, bro. I think that's an ion weapon. It's funnily shaped, which suggests ion. Although that shot looks more like... I was gonna say plasma, but plasma's normally green. Well, my defense drone took it out anyway. Oh, no, it got my shields, actually. Okay. Defense drone did not take it out. There we go. Pike beam. That does so much damage. It's beautiful. Okay, guess we can turn off the defense drone and put the I suppose we can put the oxygen back on if you guys feel you really need it. Bunch of babies. The Great Eye! Donut is gone! Thanks for that, Great Eye. It's not going good for the bread team today. The bread squad. An advanced. Oh, the doors are broken, by the way. That's probably a thing that I should have fixed earlier. Seriously? Didn't hit with a single part of our flat cannon volley. Novellan, what are you doing? On the plus side, they hit our recently upgraded O2, so we're all okay for now. No shops and sensors. Alright, let's get some better shields. Okay. A quest marker we can trundle to. Let's go show willing. Oh. Prepare to scratch up one more. Oh. Intruder on board. It's pretty much, it's a drone buzz. It's basically a missile that turns into a robot once it's on the inside. Okay, good. The shields went down. Can actually get some damage in. Oh! Why are you still in there? Oh my gosh. Buzz, you made me look at chat. Well, rip player and our Zoltan. And our chances of negotiating with the Zoltan. Big crew, yeah, 2 people. This is the real problem with this game. There's too many things to keep track of, and I'm not good at keeping track of more than one thing at once. Yeah, Novellan just has sweat pouring down his face. gonna be me next. Burzum's killed everyone else. He keeps steering the ship into shots. It's the only explanation. Wait, didn't I just upgrade the power bars? So that we could run the combat drone and the O2? Did I dream that? I think I must have dreamt that. Okay, let's get to this quest marker. Commander taught you to block shots as crew members. That's how shields work. Whoop. Okay, that's a lot of combat drones. But I don't think they'll get through our shields. Yeah, actually these are both beam drones. They can't get through our shields. They've got this ion, but that won't take down our shields by itself. Man, sending my own combat drone out there was a waste. Well, I guess it's gunnery practice for Norella. Time for him to try and make himself seem useful. Please have repairs, please have repairs. And it's a rebel ship. Attempt to hail them? Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. Is artificially extending fights worth it? Theoretically, yeah. I've done it before with ion cannons and stuff. But it takes a long time to level stuff up that way. Hi, Mango! Welcome in, how are you doing? True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. All indications of the rebel ship fade away, and a Zoltan fleet appears around your ship. The captain of the ship you met previously materializes on your bridge. Although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it is clear you took our previous meeting to heart. If your ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what we can to aid in their fight. This technology should aid in your quest. Sultan Cruiser has been unlocked and added to the hangar. Ah, sweet! We got a new ship, and we've got a Zoltan shield now. Also, that reminds me, like 30 minutes ago, Burz asked me what the shield bypass does, and I never got around to answering. The shield bypass gets you through green shields, basically. But heck yeah, a green shield is really, really good, especially considering the slow charge time of a lot of our weapons. You're in college? Okay. Thanks for stopping by then. You got hit in the back by a bin? What happened, Mangle? You alright? How does this work then? Okay, so it only charges when we jump. But it will block a certain number of hits before we take any damage in a fight. That's really good. And there's a store right there. Let's go here, see if we can get any scrap, then we'll go to the store and go around towards the exit. A new ship. Nice. We'll submit to crew profiling to identify fugitives of the Empire. Yeah, 5 I think, if I read this right. There's 5 green bars here. Submit to profiling? Leaps onto one of your crew. This person is wanted on 5 charges of utter villainy. Surrender them to us. Oh boy. I think we gotta refuse and fight. Buzz, what have you done? 5 accounts of utter villainy? Oh man. Is this all of my crew members that you've murdered? Hey Steve, how you doing? Having a good day? Turning to one of the tanks in the unit and somebody walked past and whacked you in the back? Ooh. Man, that's rude. Sorry to hear about that, Mangle. I hope you're okay. You're having a day? Join the club right now, Steve. What's going on? We gotta fight. I've got 2 crew members, I can't give one of them up. They must have a super shield bypass unit boarders were on board. I think they were already on board because they were... I feel like they were already on board because they were investigating my people, but okay. Passes good fortune and health to the unlucky. Buzz, you've got the flu. Don't start giving away your health. You've got enough problems. They didn't even apologize? That's awful, Mangle. They sabotaged your weapon system in the chaos. It's time to leave. Uh-oh. So we've got the flight gun, but not the pike beam. Do have the combat drone, though. Oh man, Lanny is sucking a fight, but even so. We've got 2 crew members and one of them's an NG. I'd rather not square off with them. Let's turn off the oxygen for a little while. Okay, well there go their super shields. Come on. Need the O2 to go out in that room before they finish off the shields. Okay, well that's all of those guys dead. And that was like 3 linears, so they can't have many people left on board their ship. Too bad we took a lot of damage in the process. Roland's gonna have some work to do. Yeah, go get the shields back up. Grab what you can and prepare to jump before other guards arrive. Wait, have we successfully disabled them? Or did we kill their crew members? We must have killed their crew members. Since the ship's still intact. We don't have the opportunity to loot it properly because other security forces are on their way. Looks like the ship was heavily on fire. That's probably what happened to all of the crew. Alright, stations everyone. So yeah, sorry you're having a rough day, Mangle. I hope it improves from here. Alright, what we got? We can sell this ion blast. My mug was more ships. And they're just beaming in. Green team, my one weakness. Lower the shields. Hang in there, Mangle. Don't let a bunch of jerks ruin it for you. Go see the animals and learn the cool stuff. Attack your day with gusto, it'll go well. Is that what I've been doing wrong? Yeah, if you work hard, people tend to notice. Stick at it, dude. A whole repair drone. Oh. There's a few things to consider here. Turning drone parts into repairs to the hull is pretty sweet. The Flat Gun Mark II is really, really strong, but it does take 21 seconds to charge. Bearing in mind our current one takes like 11. Hacking is also... it's decent. It gives us an extra system to use. Yeah, maybe the better flat gun? Yeah, the flat cannon takes a week to charge. Although we've got the Zoltan shield, haven't we? So I guess the Zoltan shield gives us time to get out our first volley of flak. And 7 shots will do a lot. I mean, it's just functionally a weapon pre-igniter, isn't it? It buys us time to get things charged. Yeah, okay. Flag upgrade it is. Medibot dispersal. It's what this one starts with. It means that if the Medibay is turned on, people heal anywhere on the ship, not just in Medibay. It's pretty useful when you've got hull breaches or intruders on board. Or just when people have taken a lot of damage, but you don't want them to leave their station. Well, I mean, I turn it on when people get injured as a rule. I'd rather have the power elsewhere when I'm in combat, but if people get injured, I'm happy to turn off the O2 for a few seconds to turn on the medbay. Alright, we need to save up some scrap to upgrade our weapons now, so we can fire the Flak 2 and the Pike Beam. What? Yeah, the Flak's more power expensive. It's an upgrade, they're all more power expensive. Just by one, but yeah. So for the moment we don't have the Pike Beam. Our next priority is to get that running. No, they don't have any FTL anyway. People are leveling up. First is an ace pilot, Norellan's an ace gunner. Some fuel out of it, nice. Sensory stuff. Are you feeling overloaded, Mangle? Yeah, no, they only had one shield. That was a really easy fight for this point. I mean, are you allowed to take a break, Mangle? Just go sit in a quiet room for 5 minutes? Get your head straight? Know what's going on for you? I'm sorry, there's not much I can do. I wish I could. Just try and find that quiet time. You can keep it together, we believe in you. Shield bypass unit, borders are on board. Oh yeah, that's the thing. They need a special... They need to have a special upgrade to teleport things through my super shields as well. But in this case, there's a fighter and a transport ship, and things are beaming on board from the transport ship, so the transport has that upgrade. No boy. Oh, and our shields are still down from that ion storm. That sucks. Okay, at least they didn't disable the flight gun, so we should be okay for a little while. We can't fight these guys. Vent oxygen to the whole ship if we have to. Oh, they're beaming more people on board. Wonderful. Okay, there goes the green shields. There's all the shields. Okay, just one of them left. Boot up medbay, and we'll see if we can take him down. Stations, everyone. Drone control's still out. Just gonna keep firing the flight gun. Nothing else to be done. Okay, so they've got like an ion bomb that they're using to wreck our drone control. At least otherwise, they can't seem to do a lot to through our shields. Okay, that wasn't so bad. The borders were a real problem, but we could mostly hold off the actual enemy firepower. 5 minutes breaks, but it takes longer. Yeah, I get you. Stuck in the thing that's causing the overload, but at the same time you like having time to get away. Can you save up a 10-minute break? I don't know if that helps or not. We're with you anyway, Mangle. Anytime you want to talk to us, we're here. We're cheering for you. Investigate the battlefield. Okay. There we go. Now we can run the pike beam. Pirate controlled or rock controlled? Ugh, we'll go rock controlled. Yeah, I know that feeling. Whoop. A live mine. Evasive maneuvers? Attempt to control detonation using a missile. Okay, we took some damage, but we didn't lose a crew member, so at least there's that. I realize it's not much help, but all I can say is hang in there, Mangle. You gotta get through it, and you can get through it. We believe in you. Pirate investigator. One last lesson. Yeah, one last lesson for the day. Just keep your head down, get through it, and rest up this evening. It's Minecraft tonight. We'll all have a chill time together. Yeah, exactly, Burrs. Mangle's the real tank. Soaks up all the hits and keeps on fighting. Well, the bad news is that they blew up my drone. The good news is, honestly, I think I'd rather that the drone tanked the hit from the missile launcher than the missile hitting my ship, so... Look at this crew. It's tiny. I need more people desperately. As soon as you get home, you're reeing. Just climb up on the roof and scream as loud as you can. There's a defense drone to protect their ship. Okay, we took some damage, but they gave us a lot of scrap and a heavy laser. Oh. Just open all the doors. Hope for slavers, yeah. Are we selling the heavy laser? Let me have a look. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Does 2 damage in 9 seconds, but it's going to do very little to shields. I'd rather have the breach for emergencies. Well, if we can get to a store, there's a good chance we can hire somebody. Almost time for you to disappear. Ah. I'll name the next person we get after you, Mangle. Explains that the rock homeworld is run on lies and they want no part of it. I'll share with you the truth. Oh hey, we got a guy! He's great at guns and punching things. Sadly, we've already got a gunnery guy. Let's put you in charge of shields? Welcome to the crew, Mangle. Hey, and now we've got a rock guy who can negotiate with us. For us. Yeah, share the truth. We are truth speakers. Charge of fires and fights. Yeah, that's also true. We're not gonna make it to that store in time. That's sad. Still, this one connects to a lot of things. Let's see if we can get a different store. Oop. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Mangle. It was good having you here. Catch you later. Hang in there, dude. You got this. Oh. Those meteors are not good for our green shields. Still, the flight cannon's almost up. The O2 room's on fire. Oh, the shield room's on fire. Good thing Mangle's there. Mangle's got this. Oh boy. Novellon, you better go help out. Oh, there go cameras. I mean, the enemy ship is wrecked. We've got no defense against the meteors. Get those shields online. Oh, door control is down. Okay, shields are back up. Med bay's down. O2 is down. Oh no. Where is there some air? Come on, fix O2! O2 is back! Get yourself in that room. It's got air in it. Until air starts to reappear in other parts of the ship. Mangle, you're immune to fire. I need you to get the medbay running. I don't know if we've currently got any fires on board. I think the oxygen failure ironically saved us from fire by taking out all of the fire. Okay. My goodness. That one went abruptly south. Okay, doors are back up, cameras are back up, all good. I could have deployed a defense drone to defend against the asteroids. I didn't think about that. Well, that's me almost getting my crew killed. Desperately need a store. Oh, this isn't good. I could have upgraded the system to try and survive this, but I was hoping to hold out for a store to get repairs. Oh. Dang it, they cloaked through it. Oh no. It's not looking good, is it? Nope, there we go. The fight before this one just went so badly. If we could have found a store, we could have made it, but once we got into this fight, there wasn't much chance of us surviving. On the bright side, new ship? Heck yeah, new ship. The Adjudicator. Powerful beam weapon. Old school missile launcher. Zoltan shield. Okay, so we've got a powerful beam weapon to start with, which is pretty sweet. And a rubbish missile launcher, which is going to be the only thing we've got that goes through enemy shields. Although actually the halberd beam will do damage through shields, because it's a 2 damage one. The pike beam is only 1 damage. So it doesn't go through shields. The halberd beam will go through 1 layer of shields. Zoltan ship, woo! So let's see, what have we actually got here? Got gunnery, shields, engines, cameras. So none of the normal stuff is missing, I don't think. Sometimes you get ships that have got cool, crazy stuff in them, but are missing something that you would normally consider essential. What other names did we use back in the pirate days? I don't know if I've got a name for this one. What do you think, Buzz? What's a good name for the Zoltan ship? I've used the failboat, the fast ship, the indecency, all the other ones. I feel like there was some names I used a lot, but now I can't remember them. I mean, it would have been like 9 months ago that I was doing pirates. Yeah, that's the other one that I could remember. I didn't want to use that. The complete cycle? Sure. The complete cycle 1. Alright then, let's scramble and see how this works out for us. Oh, the halberd part of the halberd beam runs for free. Okay, so this ship starts with like no power. Because the Zoltan themselves are supposed to be running it, I guess. Suppose that tracks. Oh, what? You can't even run the halberd beam and the missile launcher at the same time. That could be messy. Something to aim for? Yeah, I guess so. We are not stealing supplies from civilians, no. Slaver scum. Start charging the halberd beam. Yeah, it's just gonna have to hit those 3 rooms. There goes our beam shields, faster than theirs, that's not ideal. Okay, so the bomb looks like it targets subsystems. It didn't do anything when it detonated in that room. Got a good loading dock here if we want to vent the ship fast. I feel like these rooms are reasonably well laid out. Although you have to go right through this middle section to get between the 2 parts of the ship. Yeah, where was this last time? Okay, well, you're now in charge of steering, and Burzm is in charge of shields. Because he can power shields. You can't power steering. This ship does not have power steering. Quarantine in effect. I don't have a good enough medbay. To do anything about that. Rebels. Rebel scum. Charge the halberd beam. So close to getting through that with no damage. Civilian ship. Oh. Did not survive. Some scrap. Pirate ship. Well, the meteors will mince our green shields, but in the long run will probably help us destroy their ship fast. It's a good chunk of fuel. Come on, we'll accept that. Man, you start with only one level of engine. This ship does not corner well. Mercenary work? Space dock under assault by rebels. Okay. Quest marker on our map. Six-legged horse-like animals. Oh, we found a wounded Engie. Brought him on board. Nice. What did we put you in charge of? Oh, I've just noticed this ship starts with upgraded doors. In case we get boarders on board, which makes sense because the Lanius do not fight well. Okay, I guess our new guy is in charge of sensors and mostly running around the ship fixing stuff. Steve was here earlier, wasn't he? Some data about the sector. Okay, let's see what this store's got. My mistake, I'll rename him. Drone control. Backup battery. If we could get that cloaking, that'd be pretty sweet. Oh, a scrap recovery arm. Yeah, I'll take that. Getting 10% extra money this early. That's pretty sweet. Oh, we're not going to get to the exit in time, though. I wasn't paying attention to that. We're going to take forever to charge this up. Well, Steve, you're in charge of sensors, so I guess you'd know if you were here or not. Oh, look how slowly that charges. Oh, give us all that fuel. Upgrade the engine. Engage the rebels and rescue the space dock. I'm glad all these ships have gun rooms and shield rooms near to each other. Four hull points repaired, and we got some scrap. Oh, and they're also selling stuff. Imagine firing missiles on top of this, it would be pretty nice, yeah. A lot of things here that I wouldn't mind, but I think we need to upgrade our engines more than anything else. We're gonna be wanting to flee as quickly as we can in this next fight. There's a ship here. You can get there before the exit, we might as well, there's no reason not to. Defend the outpost. Five-room halberd beam, yes please. Look at that damage, we almost one-shot them. Okay, what can we upgrade? Yeah, let's go for that. There's yet more engine power. Hey, Player M. Thank you for the follow earlier. How are you doing? You having a good day? Not much up with me. Been a pretty good day, bit of a cough aside. Okay, the halberd beam won't get through their shield, so power up the Leto and just fire as many shots into their guns as you can. We just need to survive until we can jump out. It's a snow day for you? Nice. Just got some chill time off then? We've not had any snow so far this year. But it has been cold out a lot. So it wouldn't surprise me if we got some soon. Alright, let's jump. Mantis or NG? We've got an NG on board, so let's go to NG. That wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. I think it was probably worth the damage we took from that fight to get to those extra systems. Yeah, we don't have a Rockman at the moment, though. They are pretty handy to have around the place. Download its data stores. Oh, nope. There we go. We got ourselves a fight. I don't think this thing can get through my shield, so can it? It can if this thing fires just before the laser goes, but I think we're probably good. Okay, glance my engines, not bad. Next halberd beam should end it. Yeah, the automated ships don't have oxygen because they don't have a crew, I guess. Okay. I really need to start saving up some scrap and get a good weapon. Because the halberd beam destroys ships that only have one layer of shield, but they will do absolutely nothing to something with 2 layers of shield. So we'll have to start messing around with the missile launcher and stuff. We don't have a use for drone parts, do we? Sure, I'll sell all 6 drone parts. 24 scrap, pretty sweet. I guess I could get the missile launcher running with that. I might hold off and see if we can find a store, though. Oh, some free fuel. I'm gonna get the weapons running. We'll need extra power for a new weapon if we get one anyway. Yeah, I've played Undertale before. It's a really good game. One of the best games I've played, I think. Man, I would like that burst laser. Oh, indeed, that heavy laser. I've only ever gotten the good ending. I've never done the genocide route. I guess technically I've done the neutral route, because you get to see the neutral route when you do the pacifist route, don't you? Because then you get the extra stuff afterwards. Making some bead art, nice. What sort of thing are you making? We've got a lot of missiles. We'll give them 5 and see what they do. Oh, just a bit of scrap. That wasn't really worth it. I was hoping we'd get something fancy. Compass from the Legend of Zelda. Oh, nice. That sounds really cool. Yeah, well, a good series. Okay, got some Mantis. The shield and the guns, so that's pretty sweet. From the original, okay. I have played the original, but other than that I've mostly played handheld ones. So I was a Sega kid growing up, I didn't have as much Nintendo stuff. Played the original, I've played Link's Awakening, Minish Cap. What else have I played? Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages? There's a store. I don't really have enough money to buy anything though. We'll just avoid it. Played the remastered Link's Awakening. I've not played the remaster, I've only played the original. And also the original color version. But I think it's definitely the best Zelda game that I've ever played. Link's Awakening is so good. Distress call from a nearby NG ship. Let's go in and assist. This time with a Mantis. Foolish meat sacks. How are there always borders on board? Why does everybody have a shield bypass? The genie was nightmare fuel in the remake. I think he was one of the tougher bosses in the original. In the Bottle Grotto. Not a boss that you want to see closer then, huh? It's quite happy having that one not have good graphics. Yeah, in the original I just remember it looking like a regular old genie. It's a big blue guy that comes out of a bottle. One thing about sending a Zoltan to a medbay is that just having them in there turns the medbay on. It's convenient. Anti-ship beam drone? Okay, don't have a drone control, but we can sell it. Got a good chunk of money. Hopefully the next store we can buy a good weapon. Attempt to mine the asteroid. We've got a scrap recovery arm. Oh, nice. Good haul. Zoltan homeworlds or NG homeworlds? We'll do Zoltan? The amalgamates were just crazy? Which ones were the amalgamates? I don't remember those. Slave trader. Attack the slaver scum. This is where we need a new weapon, because we're gonna, now that they've got enemies with 2 layers of shields, we're gonna have to use missiles in every fight. Okay. Free crew member. A lot of NG on board. You are in charge of... I guess in charge of doors. I mean, they upgrade further. Improved blast doors. We're in a pretty desperate situation if we ever need improved blast doors, but you know, sure doesn't hurt. There's a store. Let's see what we can buy. Those augments all need things that we don't really have. This is not a good store for us. I mean, the hull beam is real sweet, except it does nothing to help us with our getting through shields problem. Defense Scramble is really good if you've got drones, which we haven't. Hacking Stun needs a hacking system. So let's drone, I guess. What's the maximum crew? Is it 7? Can we hire a slug and then have their advantages? Oh, is 6 the maximum? Okay, no, we can't have 7. I think 7's the maximum. So now we got a slug if we ever encounter something along those lines. Is it 8? Also, hi, Zuzhviguk. How are you doing today? Buy up supplies, I guess. Oh yeah, so it is. I can just check. I forgot I can just check this and see how many spaces I have. Well, now we've got a slug for any special encounter that uses slugs. I guess he's in charge of oxygen? Not that there's much for him to do there, but if it gets damaged, he can fix it. Woke up at 7. Oof. I've not been up at 7 for a while. Don't envy anybody who gets up at 7. Went to visit Mom and she literally told you it was a snow day, so you got dressed for nothing. Oof. Oh, the shields are still running. I can't fire the halberd beam. Man after my own heart, though. Why would you get dressed if you're not going out anywhere? Oh boy, we might have to flee this fight. We can't get through their shields. They've got 2 guys fixing it, and this is a charge weapon that's only going to get nastier and nastier as the fight goes on. Okay, yep, we're jumping out. Didn't even know it was a snow day. I can usually tell because the windows are really bright when it's been snowing. Although, I mean, just because it snowed doesn't mean it's a snow day. Oh, we got another rebel ship, okay. This one's not so bad. It's only got 1 layer of shields. It's about 10 AM now, so you must be, what, 6 hours behind me? 5 hours behind me, so that must be east coast of the Americas? Oh, I think the super shield swallowed the ion pulse. Pretty sweet. The Jwurach needs healing. Power up the medibay. And let's head out of here before the next ion pulse messes something up. Pirates killing our Zoltan bros. This will not stand. Those super shields are pretty sweet for getting into fights, so... Oh boy. Mangle, get to medbay, dude. Man, having all of my crew this fragile is a little worrying. But this ship seems to be holding up pretty well. Seems like one of the more powerful ships I've had. How do Mantis always have one of these shield bypass? Why is a Mantis piloting that ship? I mean, it's a Mantis ship. They're all Mantis on that ship. Mantis tend to be on Mantis ships. It's a bit of a pattern. Actually, you can have this one. Oh, we got a new weapon. Nice. You see a crew member that isn't a Mantis? On their ship? Okay, I didn't see that. Fair, Mantis ships don't have the best piloting, but Mantis themselves, they don't have like a penalty to their piloting stat or anything. If they get piloting skill, they're as good as anyone else. They're just crap at fixing things. What's this heavy laser like? It's kind of a rubbish weapon, but it'll do for now, I guess. I'm hoping to find a store and get something better. I don't want to upgrade my weapon stat until I've found a good store. But it'll drop a level of the enemy shield, so at least there's that. They hacked my shields. Ugh. Do I hear flames? Is something on fire? Okay. Okay, heavy laser's kind of working. Oh, yeah, we've got a fire. Let's go put that out. Yeah, they've got better stats in melee and higher speed, I think, are the Mantis specialties. And then they're rubbish at repairs. Charge the shields, please. Oh, hey, a store. A bunch of stores. Oh no, it's a distress. They're the opposite of the NGs, yeah. Explains why they hate each other, I suppose. Alright, what do we got here? A chain laser. A flight gun, a heavy laser. Yeah, it's nice to have one Rockman on board just for dealing with fires. And they've also got tons of health. So they're good for dealing with anything. Augments of... I've got an augment slot, but I don't think any of those were amazing. Oh, we could buy a cloaking device. Cloaking is really good. I think we get the cloaking device. Depends what planet you're on, Buzz. Let's not make assumptions. Walls fear flames. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the cloaking device. Forget everything else. Cloaking devices are amazing. Shots per charge 2. Chain laser would be a lot nicer than the heavy laser. We'd probably have to sell the... Even if we sell the Leto as well, though. It's gonna be 35... What, 53? No, we can't afford the chain laser. Your chat. Is it your chat now, Buzz? You're the one running this show? Gonna need more power to run the Howard Beam and the Cloak, unless we take down the O2 in fights, which I've done before. Is it the mods that own chat? But yeah, it is really nice to have a Rockman. Just to put out fires. I mean, ideally you'd have one member of each race, because they're all good at something. Like, if we had a Rockman here to put out the fire, that'd be really sweet. We're gonna try and rescue survivors. We didn't get any. Got enough scrap for some more power though, so we can run the O2 and the cloaking device at the same time. Yes, they're also slow though, but bear that in mind. It's a pretty sad time when your Rockman's on one side of the ship and there's a fire on the other side of the ship. By the time he gets to it, half the ship's on fire. Oh, you still feeling rough, Buzz? Yes, I can kind of tell because you're being salty. Except you're unsalted, Burzum. So you can't be salty. Do you think Rockmen get salty? Oh no. We looked for survivors and Donut got the plague. Well, Zizwigig, you're in charge of doors now. Yeah, is it offensive to call a Rockman salty? Big crew for a small ship? Yeah, it's yeah. It doesn't hurt to have a big crew, though. Repairs, intruders. not suffering too much if somebody gets sick and dies. Yeah, if the energy dudes die, we're in trouble. We'll run out of power really quickly. Choice between 2 civilian sectors, okay. I don't spend a lot of time in civilian sectors. Alright, we'll hit up these nebula. Whoop. Intruders on board and low power. Well, heck, they're all down there. You guys can have that part of the ship. It's all yours. Enjoy. This guy's still attacking a door in a oxygen-depleted room when he could just easily walk through. Well. There goes that. Kind of horrific when you think about it. Actually, wait there for— wait! Well, there we go. Now you've lost health. Thanks for that. Kind of horrific when you think about it. They beam on board and we just turn the air off. But I mean, they could have been nicer about it, you know? Search for survivors? Oh crap. There goes Mangle. Well, Zitwigg, you're in charge of engines now. And we're gonna need more power. After we go to the store, I'll look into upgrading power. This is why we need a big crew, Burrs. Look at how many crew members we're losing now. Oh, a second free heavy laser. That works pretty well for us. What, having 3 engine? I mean, yeah, this ship only starts with 1 engine, so it's a bit of a pain to upgrade it. Burst laser too. We could sell the heavy lasers and buy the burst laser. At least sell one of the heavy lasers. Repairs. I think I'm more inclined to upgrade stuff. So if we... Okay, gonna upgrade the power for now to get the heavy laser running. Burst laser will have to wait. While I'm here, I'll get all the repairs in. Speed compass looks like a ball. How did engines get that high? I upgraded them. Because I was sick of not being able to get out of bad fights. Okay, so we got rebels with a laser combat drone. That's not too bad. We're gonna have to stack the heavy laser and the halberd beam to get through stuff. Okay, their shields are down, so yeah, let's go ahead and fire that. Wow, one volley. They were not ready for us. This area has an ion moon. It causes occasional pulses of ion blasts that hit random systems on both ships. So the ion blast hit the shields, and we hit them with everything. Our shields went down too, but we got them first because we were about to fire anyway. So we got very lucky there. Four fuel for 2 drone parts. I don't have a use for drone parts. There's another store. No, it's out of our way. I don't think it's worth checking out. Let's see, we need 70 power. We need 70 scrap to be able to use the burst laser, so we'll hold off for now. Ooh, 3 shields on this one. Time to start using the missile launcher, I guess. Their drone tanked an asteroid for us. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that help. Okay, they got hit by a meteor, so we can get a good hit in on them. Come on, halberd beam, take down their weapons. Okay, good. They took down their missile launcher. I mean, that's functionally the end of them. Let's get you to medbay. More scrap, nice. See if we can repair that room while there's still air in it. Nope, the air's gone. Okay, open the side room so that air pours back in. Okay, good. Yeah, you two go there. You go back to your base and we'll get the engines running before we jump out. 'Cause the meteors shouldn't get through our shields. Yeah, meteors damage shields in this area, but they take a while to arrive, so you only really need 1 level of shield to survive them. It's just if you're fighting somebody else at the same time and they mess up your shields, that's less than ideal. Oh shoot, I guess I didn't save the new stations. There we go. Another Zoltan ship. Need to chew through those super shields. Something can be sent where? Onto the enemy ship? I mean, it's definitely well, I don't have a teleporter, so I can't send things anywhere. But sure, if I had one, I could get people onto the enemy ship. Breathe if you agree. Imagine breathing in 2019. Yeah, the Lanius, the metal people, don't need I mean, you don't need to unlock them, you can just find them around the place, you can hire them like anybody else. But hey, maybe go easy on the spoilers, guys, if there's stuff you think I might not know. Give me a chance to work it out for myself. Figuring out stuff as you play is part of the fun. That's why I've got no backseating set on my settings. I know that rockmen are immune to fire. I'd heard a rumor, but I thought perhaps it was just legend. I'll need a lot more power, but I think upgrading shield is probably the next thing to do. Feeling a little fragile, just a little. Yeah, I do like how the rockmen just jump on fires, and they fix stuff just by hitting it. It's nice that every race has its own animation for fixing stuff and putting out fires and attacking and everything. Come on, charge that halberd beam. Get the oxygen room as well in there. There we go. FTL delayed. Oh, that's a burst laser too. It fires 3 shots. I thought that was a burst laser 1. Oh, that's way better than I thought it was. I guess I wasn't paying attention when I bought it. We have got a lot of firepower now. Feels good, man. A fellow Federation ship. Sure, I'll give them the fuel. Laser Charger Mark II. I'm getting all the good weapons this time round. Oh, this is the one that builds up shots over time. Those aren't actually great. I can sell it, though. Alright, let's see what this store's got. If they've not got anything amazing, we'll upgrade probably the weapons and the shields. Fire suppression, emergency respirators, shield bypass. We don't have any crew or bomb teleporters, so super shields aren't an issue. These are nice to have, but they're not really worth spending money on. Clone Bay, crew teleporter. We've not got people that would want to teleport offensively. Drone controller with a free system repair drone. It's not amazing, but maybe we could get a use out of that. If we find some more good drones later, we can just have this running to fix things faster when we need it. It doesn't need air. Sell this charge laser. I think I'm gonna upgrade the shields first as a priority, and then we'll see what we've got left. I guess if you want 2 repair drones? But yeah, it's a bit of a waste. I don't like how fragile we are at the moment, so getting those shields up is better. And then I don't think there's going to be anything we can afford. Nah, forget that. No worries. More cloak and more guns next on the agenda. To be fair, they said that they've broken down and they're just selling whatever they have for parts. See, I don't like this encounter, because if you don't buy anything from them, they attack you. And they get an advantage. But you don't find out what they're buying until you talk to them. Why are you spamming the entire alphabet, Player M? Go easy on the spam, please. You don't need to send a message every few seconds. I'm not going to forget that you're there. Ah, our slug can do a negotiation with them. That's pretty sweet. Oh, he just tells us that we have to make a purchase. It gives us the warning. He doesn't actually plan the purchase for us in advance. Oh, they're just selling drone parts. That's useless. We didn't buy the drone stuff. Well, gonna take the 3 damage. And half the ship being on fire. And also door control is busted. Is that what you are umming about, Burrs? Yeah, feel free to speak up if you feel like people are spamming. That's entirely within your purview as mod. Ah, they still hit me? Oh well. Things can we get? We got both of those? Nice. I'm gonna accept surrender. You guys are jerks. I like how they don't dare teleport on board though, even though they've got a teleporter. Nice, a good haul of scrap. Right, what do we do here? We need to fix door control, but there's, you know, no air anywhere around there. Guess we just gotta rush in and do our best. Can't close the doors until door control is working. Okay, there we go. I'll sit in med bay for a minute. don't have time to get there and get back. We just gotta get out of here, I guess. Slug-controlled nebula? We've got a slug crew member on board who can do some negotiations for us. Let's see how that goes. I don't know if I've ever been to a slug nebula with a slug on board before. See how that goes. The land of treachery. So it'd be at 100 to get the heavy laser running in addition to the burst laser. Yeah, that's fair, Buzz. You're in charge of moderating, unless I'll say if I think you've gone too far. Otherwise, I will trust you. Like, I wouldn't have necessarily gone straight for the ban there, but you're a moderator. You're in charge of that stuff. Sabotage our oxygen and then charge fire weapons. That's a nasty strategy. Ah, was that account made today? I'd not looked at that. To be honest, I just assumed that they were 12 years old and and this was their first time talking to a guy on Twitch. Streamer is noticing me. Was made yesterday, okay. That does maybe explain a few things. The obsession with telling me the really basic stuff about the game. Which, to be fair, I didn't mind. That was kind of funny, everybody talking about how rock men are fire resistant. Okay, we're gonna need to synchronize shots, I think. Reminds me of playing Dragon's Dogma, where your henchmen just tell you the most basic, obvious stuff over and over again. Yeah, exactly. No harm done. I wasn't coming in here yelling racist stuff or anything. I can put up with that kind of trolling. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma was so good. Like, for most people it'd probably be a negative thing, but for me, I couldn't get enough of my henchmen just telling me, you know, over and over again, "Wolves fear flame, master." They were just so adorable. So eager to please. Nope, don't want to trade away my fuel. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma was really fun. A unique and endearing quirk of the game. I mean, the game makers themselves, they had a post on their website a while back talking about how they themselves acknowledge that it's the teammates that really make the game. The pawn system is what you buy it for. Wait, what's that drone parts for? Fuel? Oh crap. I would have made that trade. I've got no use for drone parts. Whoops. Touch the missile. I should have waited an extra second. I bet they would have fired that in time. Oh well. All these guns. Yeah, obviously a lot of effort went into Dragon's Dogma. Like, I don't think it was the biggest budget or the most top tier team making it. It definitely had its flaws, but you get the feeling that the people making it cared about what they were making, you know? That's always good to see in a game. That distress beacon goes to a really awkward place. Skips most of the nebula. Not sure keen. Okay, let's work on the cloaking device for now. Cloak is really strong. Yeah, we'll stick in the nebula where we've got time to do stuff. An unknown weapon for 45 scrap. Well, I don't have 45 scrap, so we'll just move on. Rare test of honor for the mightiest Mantis crew. Again, Buzz? You did this last time you watched as well. Are you having trouble with your Wi-Fi or something? Are your phones just not connecting to it? Oof. Okay, that didn't really work out. Even with the burst laser and the heavy laser, 3 shields is a lot. There we go. Whoop. Intruders on board. Oh, I get you. The phone tries to stay connected to Wi-Fi too long and the podcast gets terrible. So you turn it off and then you forget to turn it back on? Yeah, that's fair. Seems like something I would do, so I can definitely identify with that one. Some worrying radiation from your medical unit. Perhaps you should take a look. The crew teleports on board. They don't look like engineers. Well. They've disabled our medical unit. 2 intruders, okay. They're not in a good position to for us to take out oxygen. Well, we outnumber them, but Zoltan in a fight is not great times. Okay, let's get you 2 to medbay, and hopefully these guys can finish it off. Shields up. Oh right, medbay is offline, isn't it? That was the whole point of this fight. Man, everything's ioned. Okay, shields are back up. Okay. Got full cloak. Got full cloak now, that's pretty sweet. Got a lot of guns. This is going alarmingly well. We just really need to find a shop for some repairs, I think. Yeah, 38 missiles. We're not really using the Leto at the moment. It's going to be saved for desperate situations. It's good to have a missile launcher, though, if you can encounter somebody with massive shields. Only 2 crew members on board. Oh, I thought that was going to fire. That was a bit of a waste. What have you got? Lots of... that's rubbish. I shouldn't have accepted surrender from a slug ship. I don't know why I went for that. Lesson learned, never accept surrender from slugs. Hey, there's a store. Yeah, level 3 cloak is so good. I've only beaten this game once, and it was with the stealth ship that starts with cloak. Medbay? Oh right, people need medbay. Yeah, that's a good point, Buzz. I really should have done that. Choose your own death. Shields, oxygen, or weapons. Take out the oxygen, because that'll take time to kill us. Who am I to judge? Pretty sure we can kill you before we run out of air. Alright, yeah, let's get some healing. I might move... while we're here, I think I'll move Steve to doors, because cameras aren't doing anything for us anyway. Not while we're in this nebula. Refugee ship. Oh. Well, we've got plenty of time. Green shields and cloak is pretty sweet. There we go. I guess we can go here, store, exit. Maybe we'll just hit the store first, actually, and then see what we can explore before we go to the exit. Teleporter, air, drone control with a free combat drone? Clone bay, burst laser. This guy doesn't have a lot. Didn't understand that in the slightest. I'm just gonna get repairs and buy supplies, I guess. We could probably upgrade some stuff, I suppose. Do we want the missiles running as well, or do we want more shields? I think more shields. Three layers of shields is nice to have. I have to turn off the O2 for the engines now when we fight, however. A rebel ship. Let's toast them. Oh, they've got a shield overcharger. Nasty. Looks like they've not got a lot in the way of weapons, however. They're gonna have a hard time damaging us. Okay, a nice chunk of scrap out of that. Yeah, I think we just gotta get to the store, even with the nebula. We're not gonna get much more out of that. Next sector, more slug control nebula. Not a lot of choices there. Alright, closing in on the end game. We've got a really good ship here. Huh, so slugs are actually blind. They just use their telepathy to sense things instead. And that means that the nebulas don't really bother them, which is why they colonize those. I like how the lore comes together. This game's really good at having interesting lore. Just giving personality to these alien races. Alright, well, looks like we're on a really good run. I'm feeling very positive about this. This is my first time with this ship, and this could be a win. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to head off now, and we'll have to pick this up next time. I need to go see to the animals and get some food before the evening stream. Oh hey, we got an achievement. What are the other achievements, actually? 29 power in systems at the same time. Get to Sector 5 without upgrading your reactor. Okay. Are you off to your sleep, Buzz? Oh, wait, because you're ill, obviously. Yeah, you're just gonna doze off now. Makes sense. So yeah, next time I'll be doing FTL will be next Wednesday. Tomorrow afternoon will be Skyrim, but I'll be back in about 2.5 hours when it will be the Minecraft Monday team stream. There'll be a bunch of us playing Minecraft together, and we'll figure out what we're doing tonight. Some collaborative projects, maybe. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been good. I've had a really good day today. Hope you all have too. Let's see who's online and who we can go host. Mega Alberto's playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's been a while since we've raided him. Let's go say hi. Mega Alberto 96. So yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Hope to catch you all next time.